Somehow I always end up doing a lot of music for dance. I love working with ballet, and I dance ballet, I do a lot of ballet. And of course, coming from Mexico and being exposed to all sorts of dances growing up, and there's different types of dance in every region and different types of music and songs, traditional songs. And rhythm is an integral part of how we develop in our culture. That has always been present in my life as a musician, and it's exciting to do this music for me and to really focus on rhythm and build expression through rhythm as an integral and absolute medular part of music.
Der Rhythmus, glaube ich, ist nicht nur für die Musik, sondern allgemein für den Menschen das Archaischste oder Ursprünglichste, was man so in sich trägt. Singen oder eine Melodie pfeifen oder geschweige denn ein Instrument spielen, das ist ja dann ein späterer Schritt in der Evolution, aber das Urbedürfnis, irgendwie zu stampfen oder zu klatschen, also einen tiefen, einen hellen Ton zu erzeugen, das ist nun mal das Archaischste von den Gefühlen und Bedürfnissen. Estancia von Ginastera ist einfach, das strahlt so viel Lebensfreude aus und vor allem die Rhythmen sind für uns Europäer immer noch nicht so vertraut wie für Südamerikaner, denn es ist ein 6/8-Takt, ein sehr gut tanzbarer, also man merkt sofort, dass es Ballettmusik ist, aber wo die Akzente sind, also es sind ja die sogenannten Synkopen, die Akzentverschiebungen sind so ungewöhnlich, auch noch für uns Europäer immer, dass das auch für das gesamte Orchester schon eine Herausforderung ist, das so zu spielen, als würden das Folklore-Musiker in Südamerika spielen, die gar nicht drüber nachdenken müssen. Also das ist einfach eine schöne Herausforderung.
I think orchestras have to be mastering the art of owning the pulse and driving and listening to themselves and to each other in the moment, to listen to the sound and wait for the sound to either blossom, develop or go. And that activity between leading and listening is a balance that is tricky, because if you're listening too much to oneself as an orchestra, you kind of start falling in love with your own sound and just going, wow, and then things get stretched too much or start falling off, and becoming just about the moment, creating beautiful moments that we love and we don't want to let go of them. That's on one side, too much. And too much of driving becomes automatic, rigid, and just too driven. So I think it's always a marriage of finding the balance between we lead and we decide where we go, but we still stay open in the moment to listen to the sound, because every piece in any moment, in any hall, it's different in that moment. This is my first time working with the Vedder Symphony Orchestra, and it's such a joy. We've had a great first rehearsal, and I was looking forward to this time for years, because I was supposed to come before, but I got pregnant, couldn't come. And so after many lives of trying this is finally a reality. I'm very much honored and excited about this program.